Goes for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Pella. And it's Rivaldo. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rijkaard hits that long. Oh, good interception. Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There's a big chance! And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! The breakthrough strike!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Miranda de Ebro break the deadlock.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Rijkaard demonstrates his quality. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And Hullet! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Massive lead! Back of the net! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Roberto Carlos. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Duda. It's a brilliant interception. Bergkamp with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
It's come loose. And it's Van Basten. Bergkamp. It's got through to him. And the counter is on. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Now it's Hullet. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Roberto Carlos. Gorgeous control there. Hit into the middle. Throw it. So here comes the substitution. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Oh, good take in a good area. Duda tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Miranda de Ebro ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No changes at the interval from either side. And it's played forward. And here's Hullet. Rijkaard. Bergkamp. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Dani Alves with a delicate ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's gone for a throw-in. Defending was strong and firm. The referee's awarded a free kick. Hullet is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hoists it forward. Goalkeeper's ball. Now it's Bergkamp. Ronaldinho. Oh, good ball. Pillar!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Bergkamp is onto it and can take it up. He's left his man. Bergkamp. Bergkamp with a shot! Yes! And surely that settles it. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
3 without reply. This is towering header. He scored. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very...
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Rijkaard gets it out to the wing. Looks to thread it through. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Now can he finish? Has a go! Oh, taken with style! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. They're still trying to make a game of this. Going through. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now the counter. He's found his man. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Great leap! Oh, should have put that away.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Adriano! Oh, he's managed to miss it. Robin goes looking. That's put paid to a promising move. In for a hefty challenge. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
This certainly looks appetising. Well with it. He's gone for it! This could fall anywhere. Forward it goes. Van Nistelrooy. More. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Coached through there. Cut out in the nick of time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ronaldinho plays it forward. Cruyff. No, that's not the ball he wanted. And here's the chance to counter. Duda. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Kaka. And it's played forward. Keeper's ball. Played out to the right. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. It's being played forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Miranda de Ebro have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. And we're underway. Rijkaard. Pull it. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten. And the shot! Rijkaard. Pull it. Gets on the... Pull it! Good stop. Wasn't easy.
Bullet sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Tries a header! No, he's got that completely wrong. Just brushed off the ball there. Rivaldo. And that's sprayed out wide. Chooses to go back. Tries a shot! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Hoists it forward. Goes long. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Oh, good interception. Tried to play it through.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Goalkeeper's ball. Rijkaard plays it forward.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And here's Van Basten. Cruyff. Chance! Great lead! It's there! Just so calm under pressure.
Bullet really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
And in he goes again! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on him.
And pull it! Ronaldo.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Rivaldo. Kaka. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's been won straight back. Forward it goes. Gets the better of his man. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gullit gets it back. Gullit goes up and over. And it's Gullit.
Gullit! Chance again? No.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Back into the middle.
Diving header! Back of the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He gets past his man. It's Rivaldo!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cruyff. Robert. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Tries to dink it in. And it's played forward. Gullit. Oh, good take and a...
Van Basten!
Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. This is
It's Van Basten! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Strong punch.
Kaka. Decent progress down the left.
Andy Ronaldo! And that certainly packed a punch.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's broken.
Has a hit! And more and more and more. And the lead is...
There's the whistle for half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
And here's Van Basten.
He'll have a go.
And he's lifted it over.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Pull it. That's not going to make it. And here's Van Basten.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And they are right back within touch!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Miranda de Ebro give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Well weighted. Teller. Rivaldo. Bergkamp. Now the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And here's Van Basten. And here's Van Basten.
Have a shot!
Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Going through.
Goes for goal!
Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Pull it, and he's there to cut it out.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now a chance to break. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That intervention was very necessary. Van Basten. It's got through to him. Bergkamp into the box. It's a brilliant interception. Looking, has a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff, he's on a run down the left wing. Forward it goes. Van Nistelrooy. Cruyff. Cruyff, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pella. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Rijkaard needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well positioned to make that interception. Miranda de Ebro get it back again. Hoists it forward. Rivaldo. So who's he picking out? Goal kick. No. I stand corrected, it's a corner. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Van Nistelrooy. It's a loose ball. And here's Bergkamp. Ball swung in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Van Nistelrooy, and it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp tries to head towards goal, and the shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Repelled by the keeper. Ronaldinho plays it forward. Reisiger. It's a great ball. Timely intervention. Marcelo. He could be in here. Oh, real danger here. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that is that. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. That's got things underway. Seedorf. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Kaka. Teller. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's played forward. Cruyff. Van Basten.
Has a hit!
Zico. Roberto Carlos. Forward it goes. Zico. Zico.
It's Zico! They've scored!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Back into the middle. Out of play for a goal kick. He's played him through. Cruyff. Seedorf. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Plays it out to the flank. Oh, that's neat. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a goal kick.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Bergkamp. In by Bergkamp. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And back to base. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's looked long this time. Van Basten. Well read, he's sorted that out. He's going after it. And here's Bergkamp. Van Basten goes for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Cut out in the nick of time. Cruyff with a long pass. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Hoists it forward. That's a decent ball. And he has a pop! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cafu. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's picked him out. Now it's Cruyff. Good ball. He's gone for it! No mistake!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Miranda de Ebro get themselves...
Van Basten! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. He's found his man. He's left his man. Chooses to go back.
Pillar! Back of the net!
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Has a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Great leap!
Oh no, he's got that completely wrong. Cruyff on a charge down the left. Van Basten. It's anyone's ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Cafu tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Back to the keeper and go again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well positioned to make that interception. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Battles to win it back. Van Basten.
Tries a shot! It's in! And right on half-time!
And the first half is done.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be...
And the finish!
And he's there to make a great save.
Kaka is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Cafu. Van Dijk cuts it out.
Van Basten has a goal!
Zico. Forward it goes. And it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Gets up to head it!
Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bergkamp did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Seedorf. Rijkaard. It's a brilliant interception. It's a loose ball.
Rijkaard!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Lovely bit of skill. And he has been fouled there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into...
He's trying the shot. Decent hit from there. And here's Van Basten. And it's played forward. He's got options out wide.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that.
Shapes to shoot! It's there! Simplicity itself.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Pillar! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Looks to thread it through. And he's there to cut it out. Cruyff tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Rijkaard. Kaka. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Rijkaard. Loose. He's on his way. Got a sight of goal here. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. He's got away. Van Basten. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Teller. And he's away. Shoots!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Out towards the flank. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He could be... Has a goal! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Massive leap!
So close to drawing level.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Rijkaard tries to get it forward quickly.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Dijk. Bergkamp, a scorer already in the game. Cafu. Played out to the right. Keeps everyone guessing.
Has a hit!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Turns and goes back.
Big chance! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Miranda de Ebro displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Forward it goes. And here's Depay. Out to the right. Tries to stroke it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Time for a change in personnel. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Van Dijk.
looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Bergkamp floats one over. Good take, and he's had a look. Ronaldo. And now they can launch a counter. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Overmars tries to get it forward quickly. That's offside. Yes, it is. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And the action has already restarted. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Kluivert. Bergkamp. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Kluivert. And the counter is on. Ronaldinho has a pop! Bergkamp. Memphis Depay. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rijkaard. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Miranda de Ebro looking to widen the gap. Memphis Depay! He's missed, but not by that far.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Miranda de Ebro need to hold on for a few more moments.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Memphis he's had a go! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, it could have been, and probably should have been, a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
And time is up. Miranda de Ebro winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen, and won. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a